Why are you laughing?
Because we made you watch Dog Days. By we, I mean I. Oh.
Welcome to the Weekly Watch, where we don't keep our time schedule. I'm your host, Darkly10000, and here with me is the bane of my existence, Truman.
You watched Dog Days.
And Nathan.
Hey.
How are you guys doing?
Well, I'm doing great.
I hate you. So, instead of watching what we said we would watch,
I changed
everyone got really busy.
Because school is a pain in the ass. So yeah. So the only one who watched something new is Jay.
Oh, God.
So Jay, what did you watch this week?
I watched Dog Days. Happy Sugar Puff Candy fucking cotton.
Sugar. Wait, did you say sugar puff candy? You mean cotton candy?
Sugar Puff Candy, goddammit.
Sugar puff candy. I mean, that actually is a better way of explaining it. Cotton candy doesn't really sum it up enough. I think sugar puff candy is a better way.
So, it's a series about a hero who gets sucked through time and space and ends up in the magical land of somehow magic super technology where they broadcast things on TVs. Sort of. But they're not really TVs. You just might as well think of them as TVs. And then there's wars. And by wars I mean fun, active games. Where people don't ever get hurt in these wars, they just turn into stupid fucking cat balls.
Hey, there are dog balls too.
No,
Yeah, there are.
no, it's specifically they turn into cat balls.
Even the dogs?
Nope.
Yes!
The cat people become cat balls. The dog people become dog balls.
No, they don't.
I
They all become cat
definitely-
balls. I just watched it.
I mean, you did just watch it. I'm still pretty confident the dog people become dog balls.
Doesn't matter because the fucking hero it's all focused on the hero who just wins everything.
He does kind of just win everything.
So they're all
Yep.
always fighting. You only ever see like cat people lose anyways to begin with. And by cat people I mean lion people.
And they kind of just like they're just
The
completely
country of-
faceless, which is great.
The country of Biscuit Bull.
Biscotti?
Biscotti.
Or was it just straight biscuit?
And actually, when you think about it,
Biscotti.
all the main characters never get turned into balls either. They just get knocked out normally.
Or stripped.
Or,
Yeah,
I mean, they do get stripped. They definitely get stripped, but they're just knocked out.
God damn it. And it's like, oh look, I'm the hero. I can do like all these. I can make a rocket sled. Or no, a rocket surfboard. Nothing makes sense in
Hell
this.
yeah! How
Nothing
awesome
makes
was
sense.
that?
Nothing makes sense in this. Why do you people like this? Why do you
I-
like it?
Because it's so
I'm-
happy.
It's so happy. It's like it's the opposite of grimdark. We came up with a term for this. What was it?
I don't think we ever came up with a term for this. I think you're just losing your mind because you've watched too many things like this.
Either way, it's like the very opposite. I think the opposite of grimdark should just be dog days. Like that should be the term from now on.
Yeah. Well, I know I refer to it as Super Happy Funland.
Like it's exactly what it is.
It's too happy.
It's super happy.
It's too happy.
I mean,
I'm not against
sorry.
happiness,
I'm
but
sorry, not everything can be psychopaths, Jay.
not everything is psychopaths. Just there needs to
Wow.
be something, otherwise you're just always... You've already hit the top, and there's no drop for a roller coaster.
Oh, this disagreed because it's like it hits the top, and then it just keeps soaring high, like higher and higher.
But I don't get a thrill from going up a roller coaster. I get a thrill from going down.
Well, not if you like Dog Days.
Well, you see it as a roller coaster. I see it like a plane ride. Where going down is
See,
just as boring. And going up is what's exciting.
Are you kidding me? That thump when you hit the ground in a plane? Awesome.
I don't know.
I think
Terrifying.
I think talking too much about plane roller coasters right now.
Well, what do you want me to say about Dog Days?
I mean, so what? Like, just is that what you dislike? The fact that it was just too happy and there was no. I mean, there was darkness and there was like at the very end with like the demon boar thing. Or was it a fox? I don't really remember. Was it a boar? It was a boar, right?
No, it's a fox, I think.
Yeah, but
Was it a fox?
how they
There's like the
beat
demon
it.
fox and like it's like whoa, like it like they could actually become like they can die. It's like whoa, holy shit.
But it's the whole.
And then
It's mainly the whole war thing. It's mainly the whole
this-
war thing that bugs me. Just how they do wars. How war is just so fucking trivial.
I mean, it's not trivial. It's a major competition. It was broadcasted all throughout both countries.
But it's all like, oh, super happy war. No.
I mean, because it's like they call it wars, but it's more like
It's more. It's like an obstacle course.
Exactly.
yeah, it's
But
like
they-
a competitive obstacle course.
They really don't have to call it war. And I will admit, it's the first time I watched this, I dropped it on the first episode, because the first episode has a fucking terrible impression.
What do you mean? The first episode got me hooked.
The first episode is... Gah! Where it's like, oh man, we need you to be the hero of our game!
Hell yeah, because he was like a super athlete.
Why is that... Just... Yeah.
Why is he a super athlete? I don't know. People are allowed to have hobbies, Jay.
Just... It bugged me, alright?
Oh, I
Also the
just
fact that
was
he's-
looking it up. A season 3 of Dog Days was confirmed, by the way.
Also the fact...
Yep.
It's like also the fact that it's like, oh, he comes from normal America, or normal Japan, normal world, and then it's like, oh, but he has all these super fucking abilities from training to ridiculous lengths.
I mean, he was just he was athletic. I mean, unlike he was just athletic. Jay, what do you mean? It's like he was super powered.
Are you kidding me? With his athleticism was a superpower. That's...
Gymnasts are athletic. I'm sorry if you can't deal with that.
They don't do backflips off of 3-story buildings and land on a single pole.
I mean,
Maybe you
not-
don't, Jay.
Maybe you don't. Obviously, he did. Checkmate, Jay.
I hate you. Just your stupid reasoning. Just,
This might be the greatest weekly watch ever.
you guys are having so much motherfucking fun, aren't you?
I mean, I definitely really enjoyed the show when I watched it. Nate enjoyed it. And then there's you with your, like, everything has to be Warhammer 40k.
I don't even play Warhammer!
And yet you demand everything be that dark.
I do not demand everything be that dark. Such as,
Just like if
I
there's
love,
any...
such as I love Mandaji Tachi.
Yeah, and they're pretty much the same.
Exactly. But it doesn't have to do with stupid animals turning into stupid cat balls.
I mean, it wasn't that different.
I think Jay just likes seeing children in poverty.
I don't like
I
the
think
stupid cat
maybe-
balls.
Did you like the fact that children were, like, murdered? Did that make you happy, Jay?
You guys are just trying to turn this whole thing against me.
I mean, you're the one who doesn't...
No.
I'm gonna
like the
say,
show for-
I'm gonna say that I did not hate Dog Days.
Okay.
For the
okay.
record, I thought that one of the things I did like about it was that it does the hero's story arc really well until they ruin it by bringing him back.
Yeah. The second season was a letdown.
Yeah, that's kind of true. I mean, the second season was not nearly as good as the first
We're not
one.
talking about the second season here.
I'm just saying, but like the fact that since he can come like back, although I mean I won't lie, it was a good thing he could come back, but still, because otherwise there'd be sadness, and there can't be sadness in the world of dog days.
Oh,
There
God.
can only what did you say? What did you call it? Like candy puff happiness.
Candy cough happiness? What the fuck are you saying?
It was
Candy
like
puff.
sugar puff
Sugar puff,
candy.
sugar puff candy. It can only be sugar puff candy happy. Dog days has to be that happy. No sadness allowed.
Christ, it's been a while since it's been like a week since I watched it. I don't remember.
Yeah,
I don't remember my strong feelings anymore. You took too long, Truman.
my bad. Okay, well then let's just go straight to favorite characters then.
Shit. Hold up. I totally forgot their names. Names are hard. Well, you guys, favorite characters.
It's been a while.
I would say my favorite characters. Actually, I had some pretty close ties here. Like I liked, like even though there's three separate characters technically, I do like the idiot trio basically.
Oh,
Like their
Yeah.
characters were pretty awesome, but I mean, they're technically three.
God damn it, the picture has a stupid cat ball. It has two of those stupid cat balls.
Well, duh. Other than that, of like main cast, do I want to go with the Tsundere or?
Really, the Tsundere?
I actually liked the Tsundere. I thought it was a good Tsundere.
That was a Claire, right?
You know what? I'm gonna
Yeah.
go for the cat queen.
Damn
What
you.
is-
I was
the lion.
kind of leaning towards her. But I also like her brother.
Oh, her brother is awesome.
Yeah. He needed more screen time.
It's like even like how he fights is cool.
Yeah, he's
think
got the
the only-
lion claws, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking badass.
The only downside to like the lion queen, I guess,
Here's the thing that
is
bugs.
that
Here's the thing
she
that
was
bugs.
too overpowered, so they couldn't use her that often.
Here's the
Because her whole setting was that she's overpowered, that like she wasn't that big a part of it.
So here's
Go.
the thing that bugged me about the main character. It's like, oh man, he sees that like one cool ability, then all of a sudden he just masters it right away.
Well, of
Yeah,
course.
no.
If there was hard work and stuff like that.
There was
it
no
wouldn't be as
hard work.
fun.
He just mastered it. And I mean,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like, oh, so that's how you do the lion claws? I've been hit by about 3 times. I know how to do it now.
Well, obviously he's been hit by it 3 separate times. Come on.
So, I don't like that. It's like it would have been fine, like if he came back maybe the next day after like training or something to match him up with it. But yeah, no. Also, the second arc is about not letting people feel sad because they might miss a fucking concert. Oh no! We can't possibly do the concert tomorrow. It has to be today.
Well, of course. Come on.
Oh no! These people are spoiled as shit.
I do really love it when they're like, oh no, we have to rescue the princess. Oh, and like they're all like the main character's all worried, and then it turns out that they're actually best friends, and the princess is totally fine.
It's It's not even that. It's like, we have to rescue the princess. Otherwise, the concert might be called off.
Oh yeah, it's a big concern.
It's not!
Hey, Jay, people worked hard. They deserve to be entertained.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, well, all the soldiers would be very let down if there was no concert.
Oh my god.
Just saying.
It just doesn't give me a sense of urgency.
I mean, it's not really a sense of urgency. It's
Yes,
a
it
sense
was.
of-
They were supposed to, because there was a countdown. It was supposed to be a sense of urgency.
Oh well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, the series as a whole it's laid back. It's just fun. It's just happy go lucky. That was the point of it.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, sure. Favorite characters, right?
Yeah, you didn't say one.
Okay. What was her name?
You have to give us more than that.
She was the Demon Slayer.
Oh, the fox.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
she had the weird name.
That's exactly why it was hard. It was Lady
Yukikaze, something like that. Yeah, Yukikaze.
Yukikaze was actually her
Persistent.
yeah, her assistant.
The main one. My
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Yukikaze was
forgetting
the descendant.
because Yukikaze is way more popular.
I can see why, to be honest.
I mean, yeah.
Brioche or something like that.
Yeah, I found it right here.
Yeah.
Brioche.
The Arc One. Something like that.
I can never pronounce the dia.
Yeah, just give up. Just Brioche.
Because she had a samurai sword, and she had a sense of wiseness about her. Then again, it's because she's lived for a very long time, apparently. Which
she's a traveling demon slayer. Traveling demon slayers are always wise.
Yeah, true. That's like, they haven't explained why she's able to live for so long yet, at least to me.
That's because no one dies in Dog Days.
Oh my god. But no, of old age. She is of old age.
Does she look like she's of old age?
But she said she's like 400.
Yeah, but in Dog Days terms, that's the same as...
No, it isn't. Because they mentioned that she's lived for a long time. Unlike Biscuit's father, or whoever that was, who obviously isn't around anymore.
That's because they don't explain that, because that would make things sad.
Shut up.
The only thing that's important is that...
Okay, you're making me hate this series more than I should.
Because if there was a man on the throne, it would tone down the cuteness of it.
Shut up.
Rule of cute is the defining factor of this show.
Are you saying that the brother shouldn't be there because he's a guy? Or the two knightly captains?
Are you saying I'm wrong?
The two,
Yes!
Okay,
I'm saying you're
two-
wrong.
the two knightly captains or whatever. I don't remember them at all.
Well, there was a rivalry between them and they fought.
Also, one of them was voiced by Wakamoto. So, you know, this show's got that going for it.
Okay, I want to go. Wait, I want to go back. And two, Gaul, the brother, he brings in the Three Idiot Trio.
That's it. See, because there's a balance. See, so there's Gaul. Okay, there's a male. But there's the idiot trio. So you know, it's a 3-to-1 ratio. So it's all good.
Let's just finish this.
All right.
I'm just gonna have to push aside my hatred of Truman right now. I'm just gonna push that aside, and I'm going to give this a 7.
Wow, was not expecting that.
I just hate Truman.
So you don't hate the show, you just hate me?
I said I didn't hate the show. I hate how you keep talking about it.
So you don't hate the show, you hate how I like the show?
I hate the cat balls. I hate them more than anything. I hate how the hero just instantly has all these just instantly masters all of magic.
I mean, he doesn't master it. There's other people better at him, and he doesn't
there's
learn
other
to do
people
the
better
rocket.
than him, but he's already better than 90% of the world.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's the hero.
If he was
of course.
if he was a hero just beating them with like the actual melee, like the melee staff or his hands, like that, like how he was in the very beginning before it's like, oh, this is how a crest works. Oh, I've mastered it to like the Cap Knight Guard person who's supposed to be super good at it. Mastered it to that level instantly.
Well, he's the hero.
I don't give a damn.
That's how heroes work.
have different strengths.
And his strength was everything.
Which is bullshit.
I mean, it's like Dragon Quest 1. I mean, no, there's not a magic hero and a melee hero. There's just the hero who can do everything.
But
he was
in
the one
Dragon
hero that
Quest,
can do everything.
you train.
Well, just imagine there is no training. He's just automatic.
Which is why it's bullshit.
Well, it's not like he trained in the old world.
He didn't train magic in the old world.
But it was like the same kind of thing. It was the concentration that let him do it. It was like the concentration is what was important, and since he was already good at that, he just boom. It was that came easy because I already kind of know what you need for it.
What did you guys give it?
I gave it an 8.
I gave it an 8 as well.
I don't think I need to explain why.
Okay. Let's just move on. I'm tired
So,
already.
I've
used up all of my energy.
So what's your pick for next week, Jay?
We're going into the weekly watch while I pick up something for next week.
All right. Wait, so all this time and you never picked anything?
Shut up.
Okay, weekly watch. Now that what is it? Is this since episode 1 of all these shows?
Pretty much. Kill La Kill was from episode 2. So,
okay. Have you guys all seen up to 5?
I have seen up to five was the nail guy, right? Or the needle shooter. Okay.
The nudist, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
all right, well, let's talk about that. So,
episode 3. Start with episode 3.
Oh, episode 3 was fucking incredible.
I thought it went overboard.
Of course it went overboard.
No, even to I'm just well, she obviously can beat everyone if she can pretty much match the toughest person.
I mean, I get what you're saying.
It was around there I was thinking, this show's gonna be pretty okay.
I guess I get what you're saying. There's now there's not really any threat from all the 2 stars and stuff. But on the other hand,
wait, what does Nate have to say about?
Okay, yeah, Nate, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say Jay's right. If she would have gotten demolished by the head of the school, and then
which she
just,
was at first.
Well, she was at first, but then she embraced the power of the thing, and it was just
I mean, and then she was still beat. I mean, they were tied-ish, but she was still beat.
No, she was being beaten, and then she just somehow matched perfectly. Because she embraced the power of the suit. And not being embarrassed wearing it.
I don't know. I mean, I think, like I said, Satsuki is definitely my favorite character in this, and I was kind of disappointed that in 4 and 5, she didn't really appear much.
That being said, I loved 4.
Oh, 4 was awesome. 4 was so great. It was kind of an aw, damn. It's too bad that, it wasn't, what's it called? It didn't continue the plot. It was basically a filler episode.
It was a good, lighthearted to build up for the next major fights. Which is something Dog Days doesn't have, really. Because it's always up there.
Actually, just funny side note, I checked out the R anime post episode thread on episode 4, and there was so much complaining about it.
Really?
I
loved it.
They're wow, this episode was so bad, and I'm oh well, the reason here was the theory. The theory was the reason the episode was so bad was to parody the fact that Gurren Lagann's episode 4 was really bad.
That's a dumb reason. Just
Like-
gonna say that.
And I thought it was
Gurren
pretty
Lagann's
ballsy.
episode 4 wasn't bad, it looked bad.
Yeah, the animation quality was really bad.
Well, this one still had... It was definitely, like, cut around corners, but it was still all out.
I mean, to be honest, there was a kind of a noticeable drop in quality.
That's what I was just trying to say. They cut...
Yeah.
But it was still
Which-
all out with parts.
Oh yeah, no, at parts it was still definitely crazy. But I mean, it was at the end of the day, it was. I definitely enjoyed it too. Also, apparently, I mean, I missed them. I didn't notice them until I found pictures pointing them out later. There were references to both what's it called Pulp Fiction and the Terminator in it.
Yeah, I could see that being in there somewhere.
During, not like when they were like driving up a street, there were all the main cast from Pulp Fiction in the street, and when they were crossing the lava pit, there was like the Terminator hand.
Oh, I saw the hand. Didn't catch it was the Terminator hand for some reason. Also, I've never seen Pulp Fiction.
What? What? How is that possible?
It's very possible. I haven't seen a lot of movies.
I don't understand. That's like saying I've never celebrated Christmas.
No, it isn't. As you clearly know, I have celebrated Christmas.
So, yeah. And then episode 5, which was the last one.
Brought in more of the plot of whoever the teacher is.
Oh, yeah. It introduced kind of who the teacher is, which is the nudist faction. Which is silly.
It's a very silly name.
It's a very silly concept.
That too. Then again, the show's a pretty silly concept.
The show is a silly concept.
But overall, it's like I said, I was down after 3, but after 4 and 5, I'm really up there liking it.
Really, you actually became less excited after 3. 3 was like, I loved 3 a lot.
Yeah, but I'm all like, well, I don't see where the potential can go from now on. Then they did 4 and 5.
I see what you're saying. It was too much of a final battle in episode 3.
Yeah, too early.
So, you know how people didn't like 4? I feel like that was the only logical step they could go with.
I
For
get
the
what you're
school.
saying. They needed a tone down.
No, not that they
Did
needed
you-
a tone down. The people at the school, the villains, had to
Mhm.
do that. Because all the 2-stars and whatnot are just going to get their ass beat. So they have to try and use traps and shit to beat her.
But it's only to get rid of, like, oh yeah, good point. And it's just the day that she doesn't have her uniform.
All in all, I mean, I thought the spy in 4, the spy girl, it was like completely obvious that she was
Well,
not
duh.
like.
Really, I
Yeah,
thought she
it
was
was
I thought she was just gonna use her just to get up there.
I thought it was like the obvious like tripping her up and falling, making her fall down and shit like that, and just like no one else noticing. I just thought it was great.
Okay. And what's
Alright,
after that?
I guess that. Samurai Flamenco.
Samurai Flamenco.
I've,
Have you guys all seen up to 4?
yeah.
Copycats.
Okay, so,
Cats? What about cats?
Copycats. There was
Hmm.
in 3 the dude who took
okay,
the name.
wait, no. We start with 2, and then we move on to 3.
What was 2 again?
Okay. What was 2 again?
I think it was...
I can remember what happened in 3 and 4. I don't remember what happened in 2.
2 was
I think-
very
okay.
insignificant to me.
Yeah, I think the only thing I really remember from 2,
He met
Is
the
that-
idols.
the idols,
Yeah.
so he's,
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, he met the
customs.
idols.
is that the girl kind of recognizes his voice, or that like,
No, she recognizes the theme song.
yeah, she recognizes the theme song, and that he really likes Sentai stuff.
Yeah. And then that was it. Like, they didn't, yeah. She just
There-
like
there were-
recognized it. And,
There were other things that happened. Umbrellas.
but apparently not important enough for us to remember.
It was the one where he got the umbrella back, and that made him the YouTube sensation.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Internet
You're right.
sensation.
I thought that was in the first episode.
Not
No, that was
not
two.
nearly as much.
Yeah, 2 is the one where he kind of like became famous, because then in 3 is when they introduce the copycat,
Okay.
The guy who
That's
took his
right.
name,
and who later becomes his master.
sort of.
I'm s-
I don't know
Part
what
of 3 was so amazing. I loved it.
he's all like. I knew I could make you better. What? Wait, that was your plan the whole time?
I have no idea. Like I'm so confused as to what purpose that guy's that guy's character is gonna have. Like Red X's character is just so weird in the show now. You know.
Well,
He's apparently
like-
playing the
Okay.
master, the cop dude's relatively certain that he doesn't remember his name. That's why he just calls him student.
yes.
Like he doesn't and I think it's pretty obvious that he's just not gonna do anything.
Yeah, no, I think that's the point of the character. Is that he's really just looking out for his own image.
I guess yeah.
So, like, he tried to copy him, and then when he gets confronted about it, he's like, I could just beat the shit out of you. And then he realizes, oh, this kid's never gonna give up.
So
I'm gonna try and become
I'm
his
still
mentor
going
so
to
I can
be the diamond in his, or the apple of his eye.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this kid's favor, and I'm gonna keep myself in the spotlight by saying I'm his mentor. And then he gets a job in Hollywood and leaves.
And leaves immediately. I think that was my favorite.
Perfect.
And then in 4 we have
The
new
sidekick,
character, the new hero.
the idol coming back as a hero, magical girl Flamenco. That's what I'm gonna call her.
Awesome. Which is awesome because it's just like, wow, that's something I wasn't expecting.
But she's basically the hit girl of the series right now.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
here's something I think is really weird. They haven't introduced the cop's girlfriend at all. Like he texted her, so she's real. But
Yeah,
it's still
That was in the first episode.
still to episode 4, they haven't actually introduced her. Like she hasn't been seen once. I don't know. Personally, I think that's kind of weird. Like
I say
by
gonna
episode 4,
introduce half through.
It's a long
Yeah,
distance
it's-
relationship.
I mean, did they say that? I
Yeah,
don't remember them.
they say that in the first episode.
They said it was a long distance relationship.
That's why he's keeping her umbrella.
Like, I think they, in the text, he's like, I'll get it to you in a few months. Or something like, either it's a long distance relationship or she's away on a business trip or something.
No, because in episode 4 they were going to have a date, and then he had to cancel. I mean, if
Oh,
it was a
yeah.
long distance thing, then that would have been much more important.
Huh. I guess it's just long distance.
No, I'm saying it's not long distance. It's just like a regular relationship. It's just she hasn't been introduced for some reason.
Are we going to have another bet about this? Because I still say it's a long distance.
I say. It's
Are we
not.
going to have another bet that you will lose?
Let's go. Let's go for it.
All right
I
then.
don't think it's specifically long distance.
All right then. We'll
I
find
think
out.
She just for some weird.
I am stating that I am neutral on this. I'm not taking a side.
You're always neutral.
You're always neutral.
What do you mean? I was the one that called you out so many times before.
Yes, but you didn't. Oh wait, yeah. Shut up. I was neutral last time.
I'm honestly not sure with this one. So,
Well then, we'll find out later. All in all, Samurai Flamenco, I'm still really disappointed by it.
Actually, I mean, after episode 4 and 3 and 4, it's definitely one of I now like it. It's on my list of shows. I'm oh nice, the new episode came out. I'm excited to see where it's gonna go.
But I
The
like
only
it.
thing I'll say though,
But I want my
I don't know
Sentai
how
show.
they're gonna get 22 episodes out of it.
yeah, that's...
Where is this
Aliens. Aliens are really going to show up, and he's really going to get powers.
It's gonna have to go somewhere weird because like just this the concept as of now isn't gonna last 22 episodes.
Probably not.
So I'm half assuming it's gonna get really dark because that's how these concepts usually go.
Yeah. Well, that's what they did in Kick-Ass. Is they
I mean,
killed the
Kick-Ass,
whole-
Super, Hero. I mean, all those shows. I mean, it just gets really dark. Like, that's just what happens.
So next is Noucome. Lovecom, right?
Yeah. Okay. First thing first. The art of this show just really bugs me. I don't know if I ever mentioned that. It bugs me.
I don't know. It seems, having not watched as much, it still just seems like generic anime art.
Like, the art style bugs me, and God, like it's just I don't care really like at all. Like the jokes are kind of just really over the top, but like not in a funny way. It's like man, you guys are trying really hard.
They are trying really hard. It's
Like,
actually
definitely
it's astounding me how hard they're trying.
they're trying really hard, and it's just like wow, this is not like that good. And the art bugs me, and I can't. It bugs me in this really nondescript way. Like I don't know what about it. Like the proportions of, I think it's just the proportions of the females. You know,
No.
the
No.
art style of it is just
I don't know what you mean by the art style. The art style seems fine to me.
Yeah, it
like
doesn't bug
it's
me at all.
not it's not something super weird like that submarine show or. And like I don't know, when I look at this picture here, let me just send it to you guys. Just like the main picture, like I don't know what cover art is what you would call it. I don't know what you would call it. It just looks off. Like something about it is just like not right, and it bugs me.
Yeah, I don't see how you're going with.
I don't know. And then other than that, just how try hard it is with.
I don't know. Like their legs are kind of long, but that's it. That's all.
I'm not sure. I can't put into exactness what it is.
Also,
But-
these missions are stupid.
Yeah, I
I
think
mean,
that's.
are you
Wait.
surprised?
I'm surprised how stupid they are.
I do like the god character.
Oh, the god character is great.
The god
It feels like the kind of god I would be.
It feels like you, Jay. I mean, I think that that's just kind of yeah.
The world will fear me if I ever get god powers. And not for terror, but for how stupid I could be.
And let's see, what else can we really say about it?
I don't know, it's just going like in one ear and out the other kind of thing.
Yeah, like nothing about it really stands out. I mean,
It's like they're trying to get something to stick to a wall by throwing ping pong balls at the wall.
yeah. I mean, I guess the characters they seem decent, but like none of them really seem fleshed out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they seem to be let's try to like they're trying to make the characters not fall into like exact tropes, you know? They're trying to change they're not trying to use exact tropes, which I guess like that's a good thing. But like that's a good thing objectively. Like as it goes though, it's like I don't know. I mean none of the characters have really been like, oh that's a strong character that I care about. All of them are kind of just like, that's a person. They're kind of weird.
I have found the English alternate title.
My mental choices are completely interfering with my school romantic comedy.
Really reminds me of another show that I didn't like,
And
which was my high school love comedy is not going the way I wanted it to, or something like that.
never heard of it.
It was like 2 seasons ago.
Huh. But yeah, like I don't know, like none of the characters seem none of them stand out at all. and I just can't convince myself to care. I mean, you have the kudere kind of girl, but that has a really weird sense of like humor. You have the weird Genki girl, and then you have the blonde girl.
I wish that the episode, it's like the choices were more like the choices in like the last episode, or one of the choices in the last episode, which was a harem of the top students will fall for you, or something else that also sounded as good.
You will feel something very good. That's what it was.
Yes! And so, it just turns out not to be that good at all. I wish they were more deceptive with the choices.
Neither choice turned out to be good.
I mean, yeah, the basis of all the choices is that they're always bad.
It's like, I wish it was more like that, though, instead of do something stupid.
Where, yeah,
or do something stupider.
It tricks him into actually
thinking it might be good.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Because then he ended up getting a harem of the top students, except for they were all guys.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say. I just can't bring myself to really care about this show.
It's time for wrestling!
That's the show I forgot to keep up on. Shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, how many episodes are there of it right now?
Probably 4. Let me tell you.
There's 5. Oh my god, I have 4 episodes to watch.
Yeah, I think the 5th one came out today.
Yeah.
Or like last night, so.
So, Nate, you watched them all, right?
I've watched up through 4, yes.
Alright, man.
God, I hate it so much.
So, episode 2, the training montage. Months and months of training. That's pretty much all there was, right?
And then she gets thrown about the ring 100 times to pass the test so she can go into her first match.
Her pro match.
Yeah.
What was it? There was a line that someone said that apparently pissed you off so much that you had to scream about it in Skype.
Was it that she had potential?
Oh yeah, that she had the potential to be the most best pro wrestler.
That she could change the face of pro wrestling.
Oh yeah, that she has like the potential to become a real force in pro wrestling and change its future. Oh my god. Oh, that pissed me off so much. It's like, oh, she's been here for a month, and she hasn't done anything but train. She's gonna be really great.
And then episode 3.
Okay, episode 3, they could condense that down into 2 minutes. And then
AKA the 40 matches of Boston Crab I Give Ups.
Oh my god.
40 matches of I Give Up.
Okay, I wonder, to you guys, what do you think the ratio is of, like, the show, and then just her going, ow, and...
I mean, I've only watched since episode 1, but I'm assuming 60% going, and then, 40% everything else.
I'd go 70.
Really, I was going to go 40 with her going, and them trying to spread her legs, and 60% of them trying to talk and move the show along.
No, the show doesn't move. The show just has weird angles at wrestling and women's wrestling.
God,
not even women's wrestling. A woman holding another woman down and
it's like, oh my god, Boston Crab.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know why you're yelling Boston Crab.
Because that's the move that she gives up to in apparently 40 matches in a row.
41 matches. Yeah, it's 40
condensed. Here's how much they condensed it. You see 20 of those, I'm pretty sure. You see about 20. It's an entire episode.
Oh yeah, it's an entire episode of her losing, and the episode ends with her being stuck in the Boston Crab.
Going, I give up. And then the person going, you can't give up.
You can't give up.
This is training, not a match. And then the whole next episode is her getting out of a Boston Crab to just be pinned.
Yeah.
So it's moving pretty slowly.
Oh, so slow.
It's like the opposite of Kill la Kill in pace wise.
It's so
I
bad.
guess.
I'm just like watching it. I'm like, well, time to hit the mute button because all it is just moaning for a while.
Dude, that's when you turn the volume up.
No, that's what you put on Stalag.
Still alive.
So you
Oh,
you replace
God.
the moaning with insane moaning.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't watched it. I can't really contribute that much to this one.
Well, we gave you a good summary.
I mean, now I need to watch it.
Oh yeah, you have to. Like if you don't have it up through 5 by next week, we're gonna be angry.
We're gonna kill you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Oh God, I
but-
still need to pick something.
Wait, I mean, Jade, are you watching Golden Time?
I am watching Golden Time.
Are you all caught up with it?
Yes,
I'm actually enjoying that one quite a bit too.
I am also.
Like I like the fact that at the very beginning I had no idea where it was gonna go. Like straight up, I was like, wow, there are what? at
Although
least-
the last
Three-
episode put me off, I'm gonna say.
the last episode kind of changed it to like, oh, okay, here's the main heroine.
It's not even that. It's, hey, this is my past memories in ghost form. It
Was
follows
actually
me.
weird. I kind of hope that doesn't become a reoccurring theme of like the wandering ghost of his old memories.
I hope that just goes the fuck away.
I do definitely hope that disappears.
'Cause-
Other than that, I know I really like actually the main heroine. Like she's definitely an awesome character.
Well, good, because I'm pretty sure that's 90% of what the show's built on trying to survive with.
It is how great the main heroine is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
and then it seems like
the
they
main
kinda
character is kind of just, I have no memories. I guess I'll just
Yeah,
go
he's-
on with it.
He's kind of the main character's pretty flat, and they kind of completely sidelined the other dude and the small girl.
Yep. Well, I didn't think they were going to be in it that much.
I thought the small girl was going to be one of the competitors for main heroine.
No, instead
But-
it's Linda.
Yeah, the other. Yeah, her. But yeah, No,
Her
that's all
who
I
they'll
can say.
they'll never be able to get together with because of the past.
Oh,
The
for
past
sure.
that
Like,
he
it's-
doesn't remember.
It's gonna be like we only knew each other in the past, so yeah.
There's no possible way to connect.
No, it's pretty by this point, even by episode 5, it's pretty dead set who the main heroine is. It's now all.
I think that's the point based on the opening and the closing.
To be honest, I have skipped over I haven't actually watched the opening and closing of this one.
Just watch the opening once. The closing is just the main girl wandering around.
Oh, I have seen it. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, with the hearts and everything. Yeah. But yeah. No,
Although
it's
I do love the point where it's like he was friend zoned hard.
oh my god, yo, that was actually great. He was friend zoned so fucking hard, and like at first I was like, maybe it's like
It's like, take this as a token of our friendship.
Like at first I'm like, oh well, maybe it's just it'll be one of those like what's it called? Miscommunication things where like she said friend, or like she just like didn't understand what he meant, blah blah blah, and then like so like she didn't understand what he meant, so she thought he meant friends, but no, like later in the episode is like, oh yeah, well that's because like when I rejected, oh.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm enjoying it, and I think I'm going to enjoy it through most of the way through. It's another one that's going it's a full season show, not a half season.
Okay.
So, it's 24 episodes.
Really?
Yep. So that's another one that's gonna be a while.
I haven't looked any of these up on how long they'll be. Nathan,
Yes.
Monogatari.
I haven't watched yesterday's.
Neither have I.
Okay.
The Thing. Oh wait, first, another recap episode.
Yes, then another recap to recap the Fire Sisters. And then...
And then there was a weird thing. That's pretty much what I saw.
Oh yeah, the darkness, and then they're gonna go into Shinobu's past. She's gonna tell her history or whatever.
He spends a whole episode running away from darkness, but it's not really darkness, because you can see darkness, but it's not there. They just know it's there, but it's not there.
It is the sensation of darkness.
The feeling of the unknown following you.
Yeah.
And it was really hard to try and, like, get a grasp on what it is. But then again, you're not supposed to have a grasp on it.
No. But the only reason it exists is because you acknowledge it.
But you can't really acknowledge what it is because you don't know what it is.
Ah.
I probably should have caught up on Monogatari.
And then he made out with the, what is it? The Jiangxing girl.
No. The Jingshin girl kissed him, and then he kissed Shinobu.
Well, yeah, okay.
So he's starting to get into the harem.
Wait, did you just say he's starting to get into the harem?
Yeah.
Clearly you have not seen the artwork for this show.
This show has been like super harem since forever.
Yeah, I get that, but now he's actually like doing stuff with the harem, and not just I'm going to be a hero. Has he done anything with the Hanakawa?
Hanakawa. Who's Hanakawa?
I think that's her name. The cat girl.
Cat girl? One, he clearly stated that I don't love her.
Yeah. He stated he didn't love her, so
that's going nowhere.
So that doesn't go anywhere.
That's really disappointing, though. I mean,
What? He's in love with Senjo Kahara.
but that really just ruins the whole harem idea, though.
And he's also in love with Shinobu and Hachikuchi, but one of them's his shadow, the other one's a ghost, so I don't think those really count.
Exactly. The fact that it
And then
bugs me.
there's the toothbrush rape with his sister.
That was so great.
The toothbrush scene is incredible. The toothbrush scene, it's so weird. I remember when I first saw the scene, because like I remember the jokes about it. I had read about it on like Reddit and stuff, and I'd be like, oh yeah, whatever. The toothbrush scene. It's obviously just being overplayed. Then I saw it, and I'm like, wow, this is like wow, this is like straight out of hentai.
But yeah, he ran from darkness.
Yeah. That was kind of it.
It's, the opening to the new arc. I'm just so confused by what it is.
I think that's the point, though.
It is the point. I'm enjoying it so far more than Medusa. Oh god. Now I'm fucking thinking of Campione. Fucking Medusa.
Campione. Oh man. Jay, are you you totally stopped on Log Horizon, right?
Oh yeah. Yep.
I actually enjoyed Log. I don't know if you guys are done. It kind of seemed like you guys were done talking about Monogatari. I haven't seen it, so yeah.
I don't know. It was to talk about.
I don't know.
I actually am enjoying quite a bit Log Horizon. I mean, it's staying, unlike Sword Art Online or Dot Hack, it's staying really true to it being a game. You know?
Well, okay, I've heard you guys talk about Sword Art. How long did that take before it moved away from the game thing?
Honestly, almost immediately. Like,
So
actually,
the-
it's okay. Let's
It's
put it
like
this:
playing.
it stayed more like a game. Like it stayed way more like, oh, this is a game than Dot Hack did. Dot Hack was like you could
But-
probably totally forget it was about a video.
But
game.
Sword Art is like if the game was set to hardcore mode, while Log Horizon just is a game.
But like but the thing is, like they didn't really focus too much on. There were moments when it was like, oh, this like here we're talking about aspects of the game, like when it came to like skills and stuff. But I mean, I would argue that it didn't really focus that much on being a game. Log Horizon, on the other hand, definitely like even like almost to the point where I could see it being a flaw of the show. Like even on like episode 4, they're like describing what like technicalities of how the game works and why they did this to beat this guy. They were talking about, they were like, I think, episode 4, the last one that came out, or was it 5? 5. They were talking about like cooldown timers and stuff for like skills and how they like made use of the cooldown timers to like beat this guy.
That just doesn't seem exciting at all to me.
I don't know. I like the fact that it feels much more like an MMO. I mean, maybe just because I played WoW for so long that I'm enjoying that.
You want to brag about your WoW exports on YouTube now?
Yes, I was the top DPSer in my guild for so long, for years, and I just remembered that feeling of like, wow, I'm better than everyone here. Like,
and then
I'm
your
the
friends
best one
ripped it
here.
apart.
I really didn't think you would actually brag about it.
I mean, for years, Jay, that was the only thing I could like. I still can't think of like anything in life I'm more proud of than being the top DPSer in my raiding guild. And like maybe I'll never be as proud of anything in my life as much as that.
Well then!
Like I was the top DPSer in my raiding
Yes,
guild.
we get it!
Here.
Shut up!
I mean, that's a pretty big thing. There's a lot of DPSers, and rogues are usually only good in very stationary fights. There was only one fight that I
Oh my
wasn't top DPS in, and that was a fight where they forced someone else to be solo DPS on the main boss while I had to fight ads.
You good?
Yeah, pretty much. Sorry, I had to get it out every so often. Other than that, I am trying now to get caught up on the Galileo show.
I'm done. Fish mech, done. I'm out.
Oh my god,
I'm gone!
I love the fish mech. Yo, although how sad was it that the goldfish died?
I'm done! Goodbye!
Oh my god. Nate, did you see the first episode of Galileo?
No.
There's a flying, like, fighter ship, but it's a goldfish shaped. And it's
Okay.
awesome. It's so awesome. But Jay hates it for some reason. Also later they pull out a goldfish mech.
So the last thing we should talk about is IS.
I actually haven't watched any new episodes of IS.
Okay. I got this then.
Is there any...
I feel that IS is breaking its own rules.
What's it doing?
The fact that, the student council president, she shows off her IS, right?
Mm-hmm.
It controls water.
What?
I'm feeling a little bit more, I know we're about this super technology stuff, but we're gonna go a little magic-y with this one. And by magic, I mean magic science.
Well, I mean, they needed a mage character. They had gunners,
But,
they had
no,
swordsmen.
she's the fucking I beat everything character.
Oh, really?
Here's how she wins.
The new character is always the I beat everything character.
No, here's how she wins. Ah, man, all my water dispersed and my IS fell apart. Good thing you have air vents inside there, so my water went inside your suit. Why can't she just win everything, then? She does win everything.
It's just, I mean, that's how it happens. I mean, you gotta just... What can I say, Jay? I mean, the new character always wins until their arc is over.
And then the episode after that was super fan servicey,
Nice.
with the ending being a great reveal that there is another sister in the Onimura family. Plot.
Did they not know that? Is it the assassin character that was revealed in the first episode?
Yes.
Like I've seen one episode and I already no, two. I've seen two and I knew that. Wonderful. And there's a third sister. Is it that assassin character they introduced? Yes. IS is not a show that really takes risks. Man, I hope that Char spin-off manga becomes animated.
Anyways, I guess that's
Alright,
it.
you
for
ready
the-
with your pick?
I'm so ready with my pick. And it is a dish best served cold.
Oh God.
I think I know what it's gonna be.
No, it's not. I'm not actually picking that.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
thank God, Jay. Thank God.
I'm gonna wait for the next time we're all together.
Oh,
Wait, we're gonna watch that together?
We're all gonna watch it together.
Wait, but then how do I... Never mind.
Yep.
Truman.
You're not going to.
Kidding.
You're not going to. We are going to watch the weirdness of Har and Goo.
Didn't you already see that?
No?
Oh. I can have it on my hard drive.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, I must have gotten it from you.
Probably. But the weirdness of Har and Goo.
It's like about
Can I
Indian
get a leg?
people.
Actually, let me find it first. I didn't actually check how many episodes it was. I might immediately change my mind right now.
I think it's like 20 something.
Ugh.
What's its name under... found it. Yep, 26.
I kind of
Oh
assumed.
God.
So we are going to watch something weird that won't make any sense, and so on. And there's the link for you guys.
Well, my laptop kind of froze.
Oh, well,
Alright,
Oh,
so
well.
we're watching Jungle Itsumo Hair No To Do.
Hair and Goo.
And... Okay, so we are watching this.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So that's it for the weekly watch this week. Tune in next week when we're watching Hair and Goo. Goodbye.
Alright.
Hopefully it will be in a week.
Hopefully. But
Yeah.
let's be serious here.
Let's be serious here. Wow. Thanks for the boost of confidence.
I mean, come on.